Hello and welcome guys to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will be talking about prime factors and how to express a number as a product of prime factors. We're going to start by listing prime numbers. So if you don't know what prime numbers are, they are numbers that only divide by 1 and themselves. So they only have two factors, 1 and themselves, okay? So let me just erase this over here. Okay, so the first prime number is 2, and then you have 3. 4 is not a prime because it divides by 2 and 4 and 1. Okay, so then you have 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23. Sorry. So 23. Okay, so I would say that you only need to memorize those, and they're not that hard to know or to memorize. Okay, so it's good to list them. Now, how do we express 42 as a number, as a product of prime factors? Okay, now there's multiple ways. There's the tree way, but I prefer a table. Find it the easiest. So we'll just draw a table over here. All right, and you will place your 42 right here. All right, and now you're gonna divide the 42 by a prime number. Okay, so the only numbers that can be put in here are prime numbers, which we've listed right here. Okay, so you should start from left to right and check which works. So does the 2 divide the 42? Yes, because we have a 2 over here, or like a multiple of 2. So dividing this by 2, and we get 21. Okay, now does the 2 divide the 21? No, because this is odd over here. Does the 3 divide the 21? Yes, because the sum of the digits is 3, so 3. And you get 7. Finally, you just divide this by 7, it's equal to 1. All right, so 42 is equal to 2 times 3 times 7. Okay, and you can always plug this on the calculator. Check if it gives you 42. This makes sure that your answer is correct. Okay, so this is what we mean when we say a product, a multiplication of prime factors. Okay, now let's take a look here. Express 180 as a product of prime factors. So again, I will draw my table. I will write 180 over here and start dividing. So if you don't remember your primes in your head, you can just write them really quickly on the side. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. All right, you're probably not going to need more than those. So now I'm going to firstly divide by 2, because this is an even number. That gives me 90. As you can see, I can still divide by 2, it's still an even number, so we get 45. All right, now 45 can divide by 3. How did I know that? Because 4 plus 5 is 9, and 9 is a multiple of 3. Okay, and this gives us 15. Again, 15 will divide by 3, gives us 5, and 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. So 180 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. All right. So as you can see here, there's some repetition. So we have 2 repeated 2 times, 3 repeated 2 times as well. What you can do is write it as powers. So 2, and you have 2 of them, so to the power of 2. And 3 to the power of 2, and 5, okay? And you should aim to write it this way, okay? Because it will really help you in finding highest common factor and lowest common multiple, which we will take later, okay? This is called index form, all right? So everything is raised to an index or to an exponent, okay? All right, so now we have 252, we shall write this as a product of prime factors. So firstly, I will divide this by 2 because it's an even number, and this gives us 126. It's still an even number. I can still divide by 2, which gives me 63. All right, Now 63 can be divided by 2 firstly, okay? It can be divided by 3, however. So we'll divide this by 3, get 21. By 3 again, we get 7. Finally, by 7, we get 1, all right? So 252 is equal to 2, and we have 2 of them, so to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 2 times 7, okay? You should always aim to write it this way in index form. It's much easier. All right, so here's some exercises. Pause the video, try to find the prime factors on your own. I will now solve it. So we have 36, get it over here, and I will divide this by 2, and we get 18. And now I will divide this by 2 again, because it's even. We get 9. I'll divide by 3, we get 3, 3, 1. So 36 is equal to 2 to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 2. Okay, now we have 60. So I will divide this firstly by 2 because it's even, so we get 30. Divide by 2 again, we get 15. And divide by 3, you get 5. Divide by 5, you get 1. All right, so, and by the way, you don't have to worry about the order you do this. Sometimes, like, for example, let's say I divide by 2, we got 32, we got 15. Let's say you did 5 first. It doesn't matter. You'll get 3, and then 3 again, 1. So the order does not really matter as long as you're dividing by prime numbers, okay? So 60 is equal to 2 to the power of 2 times 3 times 5. This is the final answer. All right, so moving on to question 3. We've got 23. So we'll go ahead and write this over here. Now, 23 does not divide by 2. The next prime is 3. 23 does not divide by 3 either. The next prime is 7. Sorry, it's 5. But 23 does not divide by 5 either. Next prime is 7, doesn't. Next is 11, also doesn't. 13 does not. 17 does not. 19 does not. In any case, once you've tried half, okay, the prime numbers that are below half of 23, you're good to go, honestly. So half of 23 is basically 11.5, okay? So if you try all of those and they don't work, that means this number right here is actually a prime number. So its prime factorization is just 23. That's it. Okay, so in this case, there's nothing to do here. We just write it as 23. All right, so final exercise 84. I'll write it over here. I'm going to start dividing. So first I'm going to divide by 2, gives us 42. And then by 2 again, gives us 21. By 3, it gives us 7. And by 7, we get 1. So 84 is equal to 2 to the power of 2 times 3 times 7. That's it. This is the final answer. So yeah, hopefully this was clear. Now you should be able to write a product of prime factors easily. Thank you for watching.